Today I'm presenting you professional development on how to integrate your iPads into your classroom. I understand that we all have different ways of teaching, and just want to provide you some resources that are out there. Probably you have already tried them, probably you haven't tried them. So feel free to take what you like, give me your input. If you have something else that is better than what I have up there, go ahead and share. And we're here to learn, and hopefully you can take something out of here that you can apply tomorrow or next week on your lesson planning. Okay, so let's get started. So basically the title is Technology Integration Through the Use of iPads as a Learning Tool, and my learning goal is to provide you with an informative session where you can have some strategies and tools that you can integrate into your subject matter and move forward into the integration of this device. Obviously, I don't know if it's going to happen this year, but eventually we're going to be evaluated on our use of technology.
This year's.
Yeah. So we need to start getting that into our lesson planning as much as we can. Let's get started. So the agenda pretty much looks like this. It's going to be divided into parts where we're going to talk. First, I want to talk about how you can control the devices from your students. For the most part, the kids that are in the higher level, they know how to behave. They know what to do when you tell them, okay, we're going to work on this. They're good on getting to work on that. But then obviously the other kids, they tend to play around it and use it as a game. So you might want to, I'm going to show you what's called the teacher's tool, how to access that. Organization tool, some digital planner, and then some learning resources like Desmos, Khan Academy, Show Me Education, Show Me, which is a paperless classroom opportunity. And this is a brand new app that the district has purchased through Baker and Taylor called Knowledge Point. This is more like for reading. I had a training the other day, and I was a little bit upset because I was hoping to see a lot more things related to math, but it's more like on the English, humanities, and social studies. But I'm still gonna make it available, and we'll see what we can do with that. Okay, so let's get started. The first part is Teacher's Tool. It's an AirWatch teacher tool. It's an application that allows teachers to manage and control the students' devices. And basically, you have a end section, and then the students have another section where they're gonna add up to your class. You create a class, and they will add up to your class, and you can lock them on a specific file or a specific website or a specific app that you're interested in working during that class time. The only caveat to that, or that you have to be careful with, is that when you're done with it, make sure you unlock them, because if you don't unlock them and they need to use it in another class, then they're not going to be able to have access to the other class. Yes?
When you do that, is it, are you locking them all into the same application?
Same application.
Okay.
It's an open. So I have this kind of like PDF. Hopefully I have access to it. Okay, that kind of walks you through the steps. So if you have your app, I don't know, you
my iPad died.
Your iPad.
Sorry.
Okay.
And I have used this at Seaview. The only problem I had with it was one time when their server was down, I lost control over my students' iPads because you have to go, their server locks and unlocks it.
Okay.
You know, so as long as their server's up, everything's great. You know, but I had to wait till the following day for their server to come back to get back in and unlock my students from the app we were using.
So pretty much it looks something like this. I think we went too far away. So when you get in, you're gonna set up, you're gonna go in through your credentials, and this is supposed to be already there, but just in case it's not there, you enter mpmcoachella.k12ca.us, and the group ID will be, in this case, for this school, for some reason, is they use WR. I don't know the reason behind it, but I'm thinking it's because they already have another school with WS, which is Westside Elementary. So they go with WR. So you enter WR, STU, and then a new window will come up where you're gonna enter your credentials, and the credentials will be the same credentials that you use to enter your email address or your access to your computer Okay, and then you can create a class. It will look something like this, where you can create a class. You create the plus sign, and then you create a class. If it is the first time that you create a class, you have the plus sign is more like look for a class, but it will have an extended window where you, on the bottom you say create a new class, and then you're gonna create a new class, and you're gonna label it. You want to label it. They have an example here with CV, but ours could be WR, your last name, your room number, and whatever period you're doing the class for, and the title of that period class. So once it's in there, you click on the class, you can tell the students to look for your class, and they can add to your class. Let me see if there's an example here where there's students. There's an example here with students. So here's the students, and you can select students. So you don't have to do every single, I guess you don't have to do every single student. So it depends if you have groups. You can log particular students on a particular app log or website, and you just lock them, and then they're going to be working on whatever you assign to them to work on.
Okay.
I tried this on summer with my summer group, and it worked really well. And because I was concerned with them that they were not going to work on their Apex, so I kind of locked them there on the Apex, and they were working on Apex there. All that it was a lot of time, so I needed to have that flexibility to have that control of them. Any questions so far on this?
This presentation here, can we get a copy of
Sure.
this presentation?
Sure. I'll send this presentation and including the PDF for teacher tools.
Okay,
In
thank
case
you.
you need those instructions as well, I'll email the tools. Next step will be this one is kind of similar to, we have Edmodo, but I like this one because it's an organization tool. It kind of works as a digital planner where you can input the homework and the students could look for the homework by date. So if they ever absent, they can find out if you assign homework. You can post assignments, you can post reminders or announcements. So it's called teachers.io, and the student version is my homework student planner app. It's a free version. I'll show you how it works. You guys are welcome. If you want to try it, I can help you and log in and set up an account. So it looks something like this. So I already have an account, just my name. I have set up all my classes. So it's by class, and it tells you by date, it's by calendar, and the assignments that I have assigned. And the students, they're welcome to join the class.
So is it just a note, or do you have links or anything on there?
You can have links.
Yeah.
So for example, let me see, Math 2 honors. Math 2, I think it was Math 2. Resources. I have links already posted their homework in there. So they can click on it, they have access to it. There's this, and there's.
Okay.
So you can post links in there, PDF documents, Word documents.
Do they turn in work there also, or is it just for them to go find what's going on in class?
It's for them just to find what's going on in class, what's their homework.
Nice.
I think the Edmodo you can submit. I have never tried, but I heard that you
But
can
I
submit.
like that format.
Yeah.
That calendar is just like an agenda.
It's just like an agenda, yes. Digital agenda right there. Anyone here that wants to try it today? Or you want to try it on your own later? It's up to you.
I don't have a teacher iPad. This is my personal one. So.
This one, I think you can do it. What is nice about this one, you can do it on the website.
Really?
Yeah, this one you can do it on the website, and you can post your homework on the website, As long as, and then the students could join your class, they have to download the app of the student app. My Homework is called. It has the like a pencil icon.
So should I log in
So
teachers.io?
Teacher.io?
Teachers.io.
No, no. I'm just getting used to this computer.
Yeah.
So
Okay, and then what you can do is sign up. It says right there, sign up. Find your school. Type in Western, see if it will identify it right away. Couldn't find it?
It's teacher.io?
Teachers.io.
It's kicking me out.
It's kicking you out?
No, the Wi-Fi.
The Wi-Fi?
Yeah.
See, it says it's a really cool domain parked on.
Oh, I think-
iHealth.
No, it's teachers. Girl, teachers.
Plural.